Hello, this is John Kohler, and I would like to invite you to the Raw Health Expo taking place in Santa Rosa, California, July 25th and 26th, 2009. I'm the man behind the Raw Health Expo. The reason why I started the Health Expo is because one of my goals in life is to educate others about the power of living in raw foods. I got into living in raw foods in 1995, because of a health challenge. I had basically spinal meningitis and almost lost my life due to complement immune deficiency, which is basically a chronic immune system defect blamed on my genes, is what the medical doctor said. So I needed to overcome that and rebuild my immune system so that I would not come down with spinal meningitis again, or any other disease when you have a compromised immune system. So I got into raw foods for my health, and not all the raw food books and not all other raw food events, maybe have this perspective on raw foods. Coming from the health background, almost losing my health and losing my life, I had a big goal shift in my life and big value shift, and I wanted to, now give back because I feel grateful to be alive. And so, I got into raw foods in 1995. I started, my website. It's rawfoods.com. You may have visited it in 1997. And I've been educating people through the website, and also through research and writing articles, and also I've been going to many different raw food festivals and events during that time. A couple years ago I put on a raw food retreat in Hawaii for people, and now I'm doing raw food expos to get the message out to more people and create more community. I think it's really important. So my Raw Health Expo has a little bit different focus. I go into a lot of the raw expos as a speaker and presenter. I've seen how they do it, and I think that I could do it a little bit differently, and it's going to be fun. I don't think that Raw Health Expos need to cost $150 or $200 to attend. I mean, that's just insane. So my expo, if you walk up at the door, is $79.99 to attend for a 2-day expo. If you register online, it's going to be a lot less too. So register online early and save some money. It's going to be a great time. We have over 24 speakers, including people like Victoria Botenko, who's basically the author of the Raw Family and Green for Life, and she's the inventor of the green smoothie. My friend Paul Nissan, who's another author who wrote the Raw Life, Raw Knowledge, Formula for Health, and his new book, Eating During Daylight, basically, and he'll be talking about that book. Kevin and Anne Marie Gianni of the Renegade Health Show. They're great people. They're here in my garden filming me. Nomi Shannon, the Raw Gourmet. She was one of the first people out with the Raw Foods book, best-selling book. Dr. Rick and Karen Dina, DC, chiropractic doctors who have a strong emphasis and background in raw food nutrition, and they're the experts if you want anything about raw nutrition. They're going to give some excellent talks at the expo. I can't wait to hear them. Sherry Soraya of Living Like Culinary Institute. She has a great institute teaching people how, the culinary aspects of raw foods. She also has an expo every year too. But this is going to be one great event. We're going to teach you at the event how to grow your own food. I mean, I happen to be here in my garden today, and I'm going to teach you how I did this. So you'll be able to walk away from the expo, if you come to my talk on, growing your own food, how to do it yourself. It's just real simple. We're going to teach you how to prepare delicious recipes with all the different chefs. We're going to have, I think, about 15 or 16 different food demos to teach you how to make your own food at home. We're going to teach you how to make the raw food lifestyle sustainable for the long term. I've seen many people get into raw foods for 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, maybe 6 months or a year, and they're going gung-ho and they do great, but then they fall off the wagon, and then, a couple years later you ask them, why aren't you doing raw foods anymore? And then they'll say, oh, it didn't work. Well, there's a lot of ways to do raw foods. You could eat dates and almond butter all day long, which, I did in the beginning, and say you're a raw foodist, and that's not sustainable and not healthy. A healthy raw foods diet is based on fresh fruits and vegetables, not a lot of foods that come in packaged jars or anything else with additives. So we want to be eating, natural foods, and even best, grow it yourself, like you're going to learn at this expo. So there's a reason why I want to teach people how to grow their own food, because it's very powerful. I've been into this since 1995, so my diet has basically transformed and changed over the years. So now the information I'll be teaching at this expo is my culmination of all my years doing raw foods, and my latest thing that I discovered is growing your own food, because it's a higher quality food. You'll actually need less food, and it's just so good, and everybody should be growing their own food. Another thing you'll learn is you're going to make connections that could last a lifetime. At the Raw Health Expo, we're going to have Conscious Quick Date. So if you're single, you could go to the Conscious Quick Date and meet other people for dating, meeting a lifelong partner that's, into the same things that you are. We're going to also have a conscious networking event that you could just meet other people. A lot of the Raw Expos I went to, they give no venue for actually meeting people and connecting with people, other than maybe sitting next to them and eating your lunch, or sitting next to them in a talk. And if you're not too shy, you'll go up and talk to somebody. But a lot of people are shy. I used to be shy, and I'd never really meet too many people at Expo. So we're giving you a venue to meet other people. And even if you're shy, we're going to have icebreakers that will get you out of your shell, and to be able to meet others and make friendships, because that's what an Expo is about. It's connecting with other people and getting support. Whether it's at the Expo or after the Expo. So I think that's really important. And we're going to teach you how the healthiest way to live the raw lifestyles, and also sustainable at the same time. I got into this for my health. I almost lost my life, and I say that now, but to me it means a lot to actually be alive at this point. So I want to teach you how to be the healthiest on the raw food lifestyle. I mean, there's a lot of ingredients in raw foods that are being sold today that maybe aren't that healthy, and those may not give you the most vital health. They actually may subtract and take away from your health, even though they're raw. So we're going to teach you, the best ingredients to be using, what you should be using, and you really need to be at the Raw Health Expo. So the website is rawhealthexpo.com. You may already be seeing this because this video is on the homepage, but it is also on YouTube. And since you did endure through my talk here, I'll be giving you a discount code. So if you register online with this discount code, Raw Foods, you'll get $20 off your admission. And I really hope to see you at the Raw Health Expo. Thank you.